Sancarn.
Hi guys, it's Sancarn again here, bringing you another video, and this is just a little tip video for you guys. So there comes to a point in Minecraft where you might have this situation. You might have a long track like this, and you want to connect another track to it. So, but you don't have enough space just to do this. So, this, of course, would work, and we see the minecart would head off this way. But you might not have enough space to do that, like I just said, so you might only have like a one wide space on each side of the track. So you might be wondering, how can I make this track curve into this track? And you might think, oh, that's easy, well, I just do this. But then you can't get this track to be straight again. It'll always bend off to the left, or if you power it, it'll bend off to the, well, sorry, the left here, or the right if I'm standing here. And that may not be what you want. Maybe you want this track to be straight all the time. So the way this could be thought of is, say you have this is your like main track, and then this is just a track that comes off and sort of joins the main track from one of your little mini bases or something. So anyway, you might come across this, and you might be like, well, how can I make this track here curve into this one? Right? So what you do is, there are actually multiple ways of doing this. Here's the first one. So you go opposite this track here, place 2 blocks. You place a piston here, and then a rail against the piston. Now what happens is, when we're going to power this piston, it's going to push the rail across and over on top of this one over here. Now we're going to use the minecart fact number 3 of complete and incomplete tracks here. This track here is incomplete, and therefore it will suddenly curve towards any track that's above it. So I told you in episode 4 of Minecart Fact of the Day that minecart rails will always prioritize upward and downward updates. So if we had just like something like this, right? I can place a minecart rail here and it will update this track. However, if I do that again, say, and, well, no, that's not a good way of putting it. If I do this, for example, and I put a track here, it will actually prioritize this track here as a turning point, as you can see. So it actually prioritizes the tracks above and below. So when we push in a block here, or a rail here, it will update both the track down here and the track up here. Or this will update to the track up there and also update this track down here. So we're going to use this concept with this here. So when we push this rail out here, technically this rail, for a split second or a game tick, is going to be above this rail here. It's going to be on top of this block, say, right? Oops, it is. There. Right, yeah, so it's going to be on top of this rail. So this track here is incomplete, and therefore it's going to automatically prioritize this block because it's above, and it's going to recognize that if it turns this way into the rail that would be here, it will become a complete track. Remember, tracks always want to become complete. Now you'll also see that the track down here will also update and it will go up, and this is because rails prioritize the upward direction. So even though a rail might be going down, I can show you over here. So a rail here, for example, might be going down, right? But if we do this, it automatically prioritizes that upward direction. So as we can see here, let me just try it out. I push that block up here, and you can automatically see this track here curves into this block. And now it actually appeared that this track, instead of this track, updated, and that's just a directional thing. So let's we just need to break and replace that. If it was this one, we can still just break and replace it. Nothing will change with the system because this here is a complete track. These two bits are incomplete and they want to become complete, so they won't mess up this one over here. But there you go, guys. There's your complete track there, and it goes straight in to this rail here. Now, let's say you didn't actually want it to go that way. You wanted it to go that way, right? Because that's your main base. This is just another outpost. So is this. So what you might want to do is you might actually want to, go that way instead of this way. And the way you can overcome that is something that I haven't shown in any Minecart Fact of the Day series so far, is you can do a downward rail here, right? So if I put the rail there, that's not going to do anything. But put a rail there, you got this downward rail. Now, every single time a minecart enters like a downward rail from the side, it'll automatically go and be pushed in the direction of the slope. So we can do the same trick here. We can just get our minecart rail, put it against this piston, and then push in the block. And then this minecart rail will automatically curve to this rail here. So once again, if we push our minecart, now our minecart goes this way instead of that way. Now there's one final way that you can do this, which is actually a slightly bit simpler. So let me just do that. Set it up. So we had this. Now what you can do to bend this in and go that way or that way is you can actually just dig down. So we can do this, right? We're going to place our tracks here, move that track, so we have this sort of situation here. Now I just told you that incomplete minecart rails prioritize upward slopes. So what we can do is we can put a rail up on this block, and then this minecart rail will automatically bend towards this, and so will this one, in fact. We can then take it off like that, just destroy the block, and then replace this track here. And you will see that that minecart will now go down and then through to here. Of course, straight after this, you can actually just go straight back up again. So you could do this. And it'll still work perfectly fine. Now again, if you want to just make sure that you're going in the right direction, you can always do one of these maneuvers. Right, and the same follows. You just get a block, place that up there. This time this one bended. Just destroy that block, replace that track, and there you have it. Now your chest or your minecart will always go in that direction. So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little tip on how to use minecart rails. Just a bit of news. I've been pretty demotivated currently to make Minecraft videos. But seeing the stuff that's going on at Minecon, it kind of inspired me again. It inspired me to do more videos. So I'm back. I'm not sure how long I'll be back for, but let's hope for a long time. And I hope I'll be doing more videos in the future. Also, I've been having real trouble sleeping lately. So hopefully that'll clear up, and everything will be fine. Hopefully, I'm also going to try and release some League of Legends videos because I've been playing that a lot with my friends, and sometimes I play it because I don't want to play Minecraft. So yeah, that might happen also. I'm still part of the Zip Crowd server. I still talk to the guys like all the time, although I haven't been on the server very often. So but I'm hoping I'll get back onto that, start playing more Minecraft with them again, carry on with the big projects. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video, hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Right guys, that's it for today, so I'll see you again in the next video.